Boy, Henes, you've been coaching NC State head coach for 16 years. I won't say how long you've been there total as a coach. Got a little trouble the other day. How does it feel to be the coach of the best team in the country?
Yeah, I mean, it feels kind of, I think that history kind of shows this too. You finish second in a year and it kind of feels like a big build, and you can bring the same people back and add a little bit new blood into the program. And so it feels like it actually wasn't a year coming because, with the strange schedule, whatever that is, 8 months or something. But it feels like we've been building towards that. And again, we're used to being here with, wanting an opportunity to be on the podium, but we felt like this year was special. That group, the spread that we've been able to have all year, and I think we did that today. Again, I haven't actually looked at results, but yeah, that's what we were focusing on all year. And so,
do you think they felt a lot of pressure? I mean, it sure didn't seem like they ran probably perfectly how you executed it, right? Did it go as planned?
Yeah, and I think that's a little bit of the benefit of having a lot of people that have been in this situation before, which was kind of great that it was March, and some of the, we had a lot of the same people, or, Allie, someone who's been in this situation a couple times, and, she was talking about how it's different. You're going into she's been in a lot of national championships, but it's kind of like, underdog, just trying to put together a decent race and finish in the top 15, and that's a different kind of like pressure than going in, knowing that if you take care of business, it'll happen, but, anything can happen. NCAA cross country is a very, I think nerve-wracking experience even for really good teams. So.
And what did you tell them before the race?
Just to be consistent, to do what they've been doing in every race. I think a couple of our people that are generally 4 and 5, like Allie and Sam, were like, well, we need to close the gap. I'm like, I don't think so. I think history pretty much shows if Kelsey and Caitlin are doing what they're doing and we're within 20 seconds, that's good. That's okay. We'd love to have it closer than that, but if you're within 20 some seconds of what Kelsey's doing, then I told them that would take care of itself, and if it didn't, if you get beat, you get beat. But if that's where we were and we could do it, then that I would have hoped that was the result that came out of that.
Did you tell them to just get out front? I mean, you guys kind of had the lead the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, I think they, particularly like Kelsey, Caitlin, and I didn't realize Caitlin fell around the mile mark, so I think it was her getting back into that group was and we preach that too, like that can happen at this level, at this race, and if you go down, you get up and you don't, use the next 30 seconds to try to make it up, that you've got to use some, 1,000 meters or whatever to make it up, which I think she did a really good job of today and kept her head on and didn't panic. So, they weren't like leading the race, but we had them all in the top, whatever, I think 40 or so. And yeah, that's what they've been doing, what they feel the most comfortable with.
And now that you guys are doing so well, do you find it easier to recruit? Like, are people coming to you?
Sure, yeah, definitely. And, but we really do preach family and culture and all those things. So, the COVID situation was really hard for me recruiting, I think, because we want people on campus and meeting with people and really getting a feel for that. And that was really tough when we couldn't do official visits.
What role do you think having your daughter on the team played? Because I kind of see her coming and then you guys rising up the ranks.
She's over there bawling her eyes out. I mean, this was her goal, and we didn't redshirt her as a freshman, and that plays into some of my decisions now, because technically she would have had eligibility left on this team too had we redshirted her as a freshman. She would have been in that, she's still 23 and would have been in this group that would have had eligibility. She and Dominique Claremont were roommates and had been here the whole time together, and that was like their goal in that class since they got in. And so I think she's sad to have missed it, but definitely happy that it happened. And to be totally honest, it took a while for her to develop into a really good leader, but she did by the end.
And she won an individual title.
Which I think shows some of these people, hey, that's possible, and this is what you have to do for that to happen.
All right, thanks so much.